No headlines blared. No dramatic balcony wave. But inside Westminster Abbey, something quietly historic just happened. Because with one formal announcement, King Charles handed Prince William a title soaked in centuries of power, tradition, and expectation. And most people barely noticed. It all unfolded on a Friday in May, during a rare royal service that only happens once every 4 years. King Charles, now firmly seated as monarch, officially named the Prince of Wales as the Great Master of the Most Honourable Order of the Bath. A title William didn't just receive, he inherited. And that detail changes everything. At first glance, it sounds like just another ceremonial role. Another line added to a long list of royal titles. But insiders know this one is different. This is a position that has followed the heir to the throne for generations, quietly preparing them for the weight of kingship long before the crown is ever placed on their head. And this time, the transfer was deeply personal. Because before William ever held this title, his father did. The Order of the Bath dates all the way back to 1725, making it one of the oldest and most prestigious honors in Britain. It recognizes the highest-ranking military leaders and senior civil servants, people trusted with the nation's most serious responsibilities. The name itself comes from an ancient medieval ritual, where knights would symbolically cleanse themselves in a ceremonial bath before being sworn in. It was meant to represent purity, loyalty, and readiness to serve. And centuries later, that symbolism still matters. During this year's service, the order celebrated its 300th anniversary. 3 centuries of tradition. 3 centuries of quiet power. And standing at the center of it all were both the current king and the future one. What made this moment even more striking was the role reversal. Back in 1975, a young Prince Charles, just 26 years old, stood in William's exact position. Queen Elizabeth II appointed him Great Master of the Order, beginning a role he would hold for decades. It was one of the earliest signs that the crown was preparing him for the future, long before the public realized how long that wait would be. Now, history has repeated itself. After Charles became king in 2022 and passed the Prince of Wales title to William, this role followed naturally. Almost automatically. Almost quietly. But make no mistake, this wasn't just tradition. It was a signal. During the service, William and Charles processed side by side with Knights and Dames Grand Cross. No speeches. No drama. Just 2 generations walking in step, taking their places in the choir for the oath-taking and installation ceremony. Royal watchers couldn't help but notice the body language. Calm. Confident. United. Then came the final moment. Father and son leading the procession into the Henry VII Lady Chapel, where the new knights were formally installed. A symbolic walk forward. Not just for the order, but for the monarchy itself. Because here's what makes this title so important. While the sovereign only attends the order service every 8 years, the Great Master is expected to be present every 4. It's hands-on. It's consistent. And it places William directly at the center of one of Britain's most elite institutions. In other words, this isn't about ceremony. It's about responsibility. In recent months, many fans online have been speculating that Prince William is being prepared more actively than ever before. His schedule has expanded. His presence has increased. And moments like this only fuel those conversations, though no official timeline has ever been confirmed. Still, history tells its own story. The monarchy doesn't move quickly, but it moves deliberately. And when a king passes a title like this to his son, especially one he once held himself, it's more than tradition. It's trust. It's preparation. It's a reminder that behind the calm public image, plans are always being set in motion years, even decades, ahead. So while the world focused on louder headlines, a quieter moment unfolded inside Westminster Abbey. One that connected the past, the present, and the future of the crown in a single, carefully choreographed step. And it raises a question royal fans can't stop asking. Is this just another ceremonial honor, or a glimpse of how close Prince William really is to the role he's been preparing for his entire life.